what's going on? It's your boy KQKC popping off another video. That's right. Now, let's get down to business. First, shout out to the LDBC. And if you haven't subscribed to KQKC, feel free to do it right now. Just hit the bell icon after you subscribe, and that way you get notified each and every time I do a video and a live stream. And I do have a show Monday through Friday at 12:30 p.m. And that's Central Time, 1:30 Eastern Time. Now, let's get down to business. Boxing business. You have Charlo versus Coto. Yes, like my title says, he has to find his own identity. He have to break his opponent down like he used to do in the Ronnie Shield days. Then he make his move. Sure, their signature move is the 1-2, right? Of course. But they follow with that jab. And that jab is important. That jab is what makes every punch, every movement, every power shot set up. It can be used as a measuring tool. It can be used as a blinding tool. And they have all the accolades of a fundamental fighter. And I'm talking about I'm talking about Jamel and Jamal Charlo. They are one of my favorite fighters. Actually, they are my favorite fighters. So, therefore, Charlo has to be Charlo today. See, Jamel and Jamal are two different types of fighters. I mean, sure, yes, they're twins, but just because you're a twin don't mean you have to do everything alike. Just like boxing. Boxing has its own identity. You're not going to box like your brother. Your brother not going to box like you. It's time, Jamel. It's time, Jamal, that you make your own names. Have your own following. Stop hearing the Charlo brothers. Start hearing your first name being called. It's time to grow up. Put your big boy draws on and do your thing. That's how I feel about it. Now, Charlo is a super to Coto in virtually every phase of the game. He has better hand and foot speed than Coto. And he has a skill set by far the most versatile and polished. Now, despite his below 50% knockout ratio compared to Coto's 80%, his punching power is equal or better than Coto's after factoring in his higher quality of opposition. I was just about to say that. And of course, BoxingScene.com, they always do their thing. See, you can have a higher puncher and knockout ratio than your opponent, but you have to break it down once again. Who has he fought? Same with heavyweights. Who have he fought? Anybody with a 0. Who has he fought? Prime example, the cherry pick. That could have went wrong for Tyson Fury, which the numbers did horrible. He cherry picked an undefeated fighter that never been to the United States and who had fought less opposition. Matter of fact, I don't even think he fought a former world champion. And that's something that you should have speeded it up. You you shouldn't try to make it more than what it was. See, Charlo ain't good at that. You know, knowing that they need Deontay Wilder and they need him bad. Until then, they're gonna make this a show for Fury last week. They brought out every drum that beats, every horn that plays, every piano that sound like smooth jazz. But it did not work. It didn't work, people. No, it did not. Actually, Tyson Fury made an ass out of himself. He looked like one of those guys at the theme park walking around with a big top hat on. He's like a different Apollo Creed. And remember, Apollo Creed didn't get up. Now, Tyson Fury, he been knocked down, but he got up. This is real talk. This is real as it real would get. Now, the mismatch is further amplified in a common opponent is any indicator the outcome. Now, is his only stoppage loss. Coto was KO'd by Eric Lubison. We all remember him, right? Eric Lubin, the one that, kept talking, kept running his mouth, and you seen what happened. So with that said, this is all I have for you. I just wanted to break it down to you, what you'll be facing or looking at tonight. Yes, that fight is tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 o'clock Central Time. And yes, I will be calling that fight. Sure, I'm quite sure everyone has Fox, but I enjoy what I do. That's why I'm up this morning. Now, I do have a trip to make, and we pushed it back until 10:30, I think. But I will be back tonight. So this is a family affair and a family business, so I won't discuss it, but I will tell you this. KC is always going to be in the damn house. So, remember this. The OG will be on today at 9:30 or right after OG Boxing Talk. So, please, if you have a chance, if you're up, you through slobbing, come on and take a listen. All right? See, that's one thing about my subscribers. I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to them. I'm talking about my subscribers today, right now. And don't forget, more subscribers are coming. So with that said, I'm KC Boxer. If you like the content of this video, and I wish you do, feel free to subscribe. Just ring the bell icon, and that way you will get notified each and every time I do a live stream. Like today at 9:30 a.m. We should be through with OG Boxing Talk, which will take place on Fanon International Boxing Channel, and that's at 8 a.m. Central Time. And I come on right after that. No matter if it's past 9:30 or what, I will be on. So, and that's 9:30 Central Time too. Now, with that said, KQKC, I'm out of here. Peace and love. I'm on to the next one. But keep this in mind. Don't sleep on Coto. This is the year of the upsets. And Jamel Charlo needs to follow the game plan. He diverted from it last time, but I think he learned his lesson. I think he has his emotions under control. But that's a quite if, because you never know how they come in. So, with that, I'm on to the next one. Peace and love. I'm out of here.